furrowed her brows and cringed, feigning horror and disbelief. She threw open her car door. "Oh, my God!" she cried, rushing to her rear bumper. Horns blared behind them as the light turned green again. "What happened?" The handsome driver rushed out of his Porsche. "I don't know. I was on the phone." He gestured to the iPhone in his hand, then tossed it onto his car seat. "I'm so sorry. Are you all right?" She gazed at him with wide hazel eyes, nodded, and brought a hand to her breasts. I think so." "We should exchange insurance information." He reached for his wallet and flipped it open. He then began to dig through several credit cards. Cynthia inwardly jumped for joy when she noticed a black card in the group. He handed an insurance card to her. "Derek Winters," she said, scanning the name on the paper card. "Yeah, that's me." He pointed down at the text. "And if you call that number, they should—" "Derek," she interrupted, smiling ever so sweetly, "do we really have to get insurance companies involved in this?" "What do you mean?" "Well, it was an honest accident." She took another step toward him and bit down on her bottom lip. "I'd hate for this to appear on either of our insurance records. I'm willing to not let some stuffy old insurance agent get involved in this, if you're willing." "So you want to do this under the table?" She laughed and batted her lashes. "Well, that's an interesting way to put it." "So you want me to pay for the damage in cash?" he asked, eyeing her suspiciously. "Well, it's just a little old dent, isn't it?" Cynthia swept her blonde locks out of her face and leaned down to peer at her bumper. She inwardly moaned. It wasn't exactly a little old dent. Dark Adonis had left quite a gash on her bumper, depositing a great deal of silver mica glossy paint while he was at it. But sacrifices have to be made. Cynthia could hear her mother Yolanda's voice say in her head, "You have to take some risks to land a big fish, honey." Cynthia stood upright. "Yes, it's just, a little old bitty thing." She breezily waved her hand. "It shouldn't cost much." He frowned, still contemplating her offer. After some time, he nodded. "I appreciate you doing this, Mrs. Miss. It's Miss Cynthia Gibbons." She handed him back his insurance card. "But you can call me Cynthia." "Well, I appreciate you doing this, Cynthia." He finally smiled, brightening his handsome face. "Look, why don't we move our cars out of the way of traffic? If you don't mind, I'll give a friend of mine a quick call. He does auto body work for me occasionally." "Occasionally? Do you have these kinds of accidents often, Mr. Winters?" she joked. He chuckled and shook his head. "Please call me Derek. And no, I just have a few vintage cars that I'm working on. I like to restore them, and my friend helps me. It's my little indulgence. I've got a 1958 Chevrolet Corvette and a 1960 Jag XK 150. Both set me back a pretty penny. When you're dealing with $100,000 cars, you don't trust them to just anybody. My friend does good work." Expensive vintage cars? Jackpot? Cynthia grinned. Oh, Derek had definitely been worthy of the chase. "My friend can make a quick drive here and give me an estimate on the damage to your Lexus. Then I can have him take care of it for you. It shouldn't take long." "Oh, I'm not in a hurry." She glanced at her watch. "I don't have an appointment for another few hours." "It'll only take 45 minutes, tops. He isn't far from here." Cynthia didn't care if Derek's mechanically inclined friend took until